from Gargoyles. It's coming out for Halloween, and it's about to premiere at one of the festivals coming up here in this month, actually. So we'll probably get some reviews from it. But I guess a bunch of the creators and everything have been coming out saying that it's supposed to kind of up the ante from the first one, and there'll be a lot of returning characters from the first film.
Keith David?
That's right.
Yeah.
You are correct. Ding, 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 ding. Starring Keith David.
Yeah. I didn't realize he did Goliath.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen that show in so long.
Yeah, but anyway, he did that.
Nice.
He was actually at Monsterpalooza this last time we went.
That dude's cool.
He's pretty rad.
He was in
American History X.
Yeah.
I think that's all for my news.
That's all the news.
Because you did the Joaquin thing.
Yeah, I want to clarify some news that I said last week about the Chucky.
That's right.
Reboot.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah, because we weren't too sure on it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they are doing they are rebooting Chucky. This is true, kiddos.
For anybody who doesn't know, kind of like the canon and Child's Play. So the first one was done by MGM, and so they have the rights for that first film, and everything from 2 up till now has been done by Universal.
Okay,
but so the storyline has been in canon for more than, I think the first one just turned 30 years.
30, yeah.
So, and you have all the original, the creator and Don Mancini and David Kirshner, who's a longtime executive producer. They're all on the team of Universal.
Okay.
And so I did some research since you brought it up for last week's episode, and I guess MGM actually reached out to them and offered them a producer's spot, and they denied. So they do not
approve of that.
Of a reboot of Child's Play, and they said that they are dedicated to keeping the story canon, and that the TV series they're working on it currently, and it's still coming. And
so those two are attached to the TV series,
and they will. Nothing will be stopping them. And apparently, they have more films already being prepped for Chucky as well.
Nice. So are the films, or where are they going to be? I mean, the films, the TV series, is it going to be on like a Netflix or HBO? Or?
Honestly, I feel like it seems like they have a contract with Netflix.
Okay.
Since the Cult of Chucky, the newest one was a Netflix original, I believe.
Okay.
So I would like to think that they'll probably be using that as a platform.
That's cool.
That's not official, just for me.
Speculation.
Yeah. But I thought that was interesting that they denied, because I'm sure they offered them money.
Oh yeah, tons of money
for MGM.
I wonder how this is going to affect, just Chucky in general.
I think
in the future.
Yeah, that's a hard thing. Do you go see it? Do you not? But what I'm struggling with is, why not just create your own thing? Like, you can have Annabelle is obviously proof that you can make a possessed kind of doll picture and not try to ride on the coat feathers of an existing property. Annabelle is now almost like a household name.
Oh yeah.
And it's because of The Conjuring, you know what I mean? And so I don't know why they think they need to reboot this. I read into the synopsis. There's a synopsis for the reboot. They're saying that they're going to ditch the whole voodoo possession mythology for and play into the advanced AI of our digital age, where the doll's, I guess, inner mechanics go haywire and turns him into a serial killer, pretty much.
Okay. It's a Skynet,
and his name is still Chucky.
Yeah,
because that makes sense. MGM.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with that. Hopefully, they kind of just realize how idiotic it sounds. and kind of just scrap the whole thing entirely. Because I mean, like you said, there's already so many things in the works for this,
and so many fans. I feel like they're just setting themselves up to be shit on.
Yeah, I mean, so many fans for if it's a failure, how much shit they're gonna get for that. Which is,
but in the end, honestly, I feel like that the failure of that is just going to drive people to buy more, real Chucky stuff.
Yeah.
So that could be a win for them.
For Universal.
Maybe, Dawn and that team will start getting theatrical releases, after that. So you never know. But thank you for bringing that up. I almost forgot. It's perfect for Friday the 13th.
I know. I actually had a little bit of other news. You know how we talked about a while back, I brought up Disney purchasing 21st Century Fox's TV division?
Yes.
I think I said a while ago that it was like official, and I guess Comcast had actually outbid them recently within the last month or two. Mm-hmm. And then Disney went back with a counteroffer. So they officially own it now, but I think it was for like 70, something in the billions. I know that, but
stressful.
It's now official. So I just wanted to clarify that if anyone was kind of following that still. But yeah. Thank you. Yes. I cleared it up for everybody. But yeah, that's it for the news, right?
Yep, that's it. Moving on.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
And we'll kick it back down to you, Sir James.
All right. So I got 2 picks. For my first one, it is Glow Season 2.
Fuck yes.
Yes, that series for me it's friggin' awesome. It's something I never knew about. I didn't know it was a real thing.
Well, because even for me, it was happening before, slightly before we were born.
Yeah. And so basically it's about GLOW stands for Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, and this is basically the starting point of female wrestling, in when they're kind of competing against sexist and a male-driven
industry,
yeah. And it's just about the whole show is basically about their struggles and them trying to get ratings for this show that they're trying to create. And season 1 was amazing, and I was pissed when I finished it because I wanted to know what was gonna.
They always go too fast.
Happen, yeah. And I blew through the second season in one day. I mean, because the episodes are only 32, 35 minutes long.
You can really knock it out if you just sit down. You could watch it all in one sitting if you really want to.
I think it's only 10 or 11 episodes, so it's not that long.
And they really do the writing is so strong, and the character development leaves you really, really wanting more. Mm-hmm. And it's very impressive to think. I struggle in my mind thinking that this actually happened.
Yeah.
It's too good.
Yeah.
That this, a lot of these things actually went
happen.
down. Yeah. In real life.
But yeah, so Glow Season 2 is my first pick.
Streaming now on Netflix.
Yes, everybody. It's all streaming on Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Check it out.
Yes, and my second pick, I guess, in honor of Friday the 13th, is going to be Cabin in the Woods.
Ooh.
And I think I might have picked that in an episode maybe a while ago, but that movie is just awesome.
I have no rules, sir.
Yeah, that movie's crazy. Definitely recommend watching that if you haven't seen it. I don't know how you haven't seen it yet.
Well, I feel like a lot of people either they hate it or they haven't seen it.
Yeah,
it's very meta in the vein of Scream.
Yeah, it's kind of aware of itself.
Yeah, where it's kind
genre.
of poking fun at the kind of tedious tropes of the genre,
of horror and everything. So it's a really fun movie, and with an awesome cast. It's pretty good. So definitely check both those out.
Right,
With Thor in there.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
What's Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth, yeah. A.K.A. Thor. People just... They know him by that.
God of Thunder.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my two, Glow and Cabin in the Woods. So check both those out if you got the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine, my first one, is actually a HBO original that just started.
Okay.
Anybody who follows the our social media knows probably what this is.
Yeah, I think I know
but
what
it's Sharp Objects.
Yeah.
Starring Amy Adams. It's got a 88 on Rotten so far.
Nice.
This only has I think this is first week out, so it's got one episode because they go week by week.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of cool.
It's refreshing sometimes to kind of
Have to wait.
Yeah, it builds more anticipation. It makes the episodes way kind of more satisfying when you get to watch them. You can wait that entire week, kind of brewing in your mind until the next one.
Just like what's gonna,
You're like, oh my god, what's happening?
To give you a little back story on this, it's actually based on the novel from Gillian Flynn, who you might know. She wrote Gone Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome movie.
And a bunch of kind of gritty crime thrillers like that. But so it's starring Amy Adams, and it's about Camille Preaker, a struggling reporter, travels back to her hometown to research details on two preteen murders while coming to terms with her own dark past.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Like I said, it's only got the first episode up, but it's Amy Adams is always amazing, and it's fun to see her in kind of these darker roles as well, and not Lois Lane.
Yeah, that's true.
My second rec, or actually I want to dedicate this rec to Vic, or our DJ, Admiral Atlas, one of our DJs.
One of them, yeah.
He wanted me to recommend a film from 2002 called Deuces Wild.
Okay.
Which has a whopping 3% on Rotten.
Wow.
It's starring Norman Reedus and Stephen Dorff. And this was obviously not Norman's first picture. One of his first ones was Boondock Saints, a major motion picture. But this film is awesome. It's set in the backdrop of the 50s, and it follows the story of two brothers who start a gang after losing their baby brother to drugs. And what happens is Norman Reedus is the head of the other gang, which I guess like the streets are divided. They use the street lines as their territory. So one side is the Deuces, one side is the Vipers. Norman Reedus' character Marco is the head of Vipers, and it turns out this isn't a spoiler because they show you right in the opening. Yeah, in the opening of the movie. But Marco, or Norman Reedus' character, is the one who sold the two brothers, the little kid, the drugs. And he goes to prison and he comes back, and that's when the movie takes off.
Wow.
It's pretty fucking awesome. I don't know why it has such a low rating, and it also co-stars Verussa Balk of The Craft.
Yeah.
So this is for you, Vic. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Vic.
Being so awesome.
Yeah.
And my final rec, before we get to our main focus, is As Above, So Below.
Ooh, I actually own this, but I have never seen it. It was kind of a random buy at FYE.
Nice.
And I was like, on sale for $5 on Blu-ray.
It's amazing, man. It's from 2014. I actually went to see this in the theater, and nobody was in the theater because nobody heard about this movie, apparently. This is my kind of wild card Friday the 13th pick because it is fucking amazing and incredibly creepy. It's found footage, but it doesn't bother you the way that most of those movies do, or
kind of get dizzy.
Yeah, it's very fun. And here's a quick synopsis. So, an archaeologist hires a crew to find a special stone hidden within the catacombs of Paris.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome, man. I think this is streaming on Netflix.
Is it? Okay.
As Above, So Below. Check it out. And then we're going to move on.
Yeah.